Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be in your RL journal, and we're going to be on page 39, and we're going to be doing themes in literature. And our story today is Anansi and the Wisdom Pot. If you want to follow along with me, I'm going to bring up my screen. One day, Anansi, the spider, decided to visit the sky god, Naami, to ask him for the world's wisdom. At first, the sky god refused to give it to him, but Anansi was so persistent that the sky god finally gave him all the wisdom in the world. The god placed the wisdom in a clay pot and made Anansi promise to share the wisdom with everyone. Anansi agreed to do so and took the wisdom pot home with him. When Anansi looked into the wisdom pot, he saw things he had never seen before and learned things he had never dreamed of before. All of this knowledge excited Anansi, and soon he decided that he would not share his wisdom with anyone. He wanted to keep all the wisdom for himself. Immediately, Anansi searched for a place to hide the wisdom pot. He looked around the forest until he found a tall, thorny tree with lots of green leaves. Anansi took some vines and tied the pot in front of him, and then he started to climb the tree, even with 8 arms, though it was a challenge. Ooh, it was challenging. The pot was consistently in the way and made it all the more difficult to climb. Now, on that particular day, one of Anansi's sons, Natakuma, had followed him unbeknownst to his father. Natakuma had watched Anansi struggle to climb the tree, and he stood there shaking his head. And as soon as Anansi stopped to rest, he heard his son speak to him from the ground below. "Why don't you tie the pot to your back instead? That way all of your arms would be free to help you climb." At first, Anansi recognized what a good idea this was, and he tied the pot to his back, and Anansi climbed to the top of the tree. Though he became more and more irritated, he realized that although he had all the wisdom of the world in his pot, or this pot, his son had a better idea than he did. In anger, Anansi took the pot and threw it down to the ground. The clay pot broke into teeny pieces, and all of the wisdom of the world was scattered everywhere by the wind. And that is why no one has all of the world's wisdom, but people everywhere have small bits of it.